Oh man, back to school means lots of projects that we can do to help kids count down and get started with a brand new year. That is going to be a great year for them. So try to be positive and encouraging them, even though you're so excited school's starting and we get back to some normal routines. Well, here's a fun idea, and it's a pencil pal. I know, isn't that fun? I think the feather is the best. So you just use a chenille stem to wrap around the pencil. So I've got a couple pencils here. Let me show you. I like this white. That looks pretty good. So I'm gonna start kind of in the middle and go around. Now I can push it up pretty easily. And isn't this a great chenille stem? Like, it's so thick and fuzzy. If you wanted to use a smaller one, you could. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll show you in just a second. So around, and I'm just gonna push it up a little thicker, around and around, and that's probably enough. Cut it. Chenille stems cut so easily. That's it. Which is great, because if you want to pull it off and put it on another pencil, you're going to be able to do that and be able to use it again and again. So here's what a smaller one would look like if you do that, if this is the kind you have. And remember, you could also add other colors to this if you wanted to. Push that down and around and around and around. So super easy to do. I like the small one too, so that works great. And here's just a little bit of fun that I thought would be good to consider. What about some of this Christmas garland stuff? You still finding that every now and then? Well, it's just wire. Why not? And so I'm gonna start it right here and go around and around and around. So you might want to make one that's a little bit stickier or something. That would be something maybe the boys would like too. It's not so fuzzy, girly looking, but that's kind of cool, you know? Matter of fact, consider it with one of these feathers on it. That's pretty awesome, actually. So before we get to the feather, let's go ahead and add the face. So you can see the face right here, and it's really just a piece of cardboard to make the beak. And you just cut a little triangle. Did you see that? I just nipped the corner, and I've got some tacky glue, and I can tacky glue that right on. Get it to the end. Here it comes. Maybe. Here it is. Great. Tacky glue that on. And then, do you keep all your eyes in the same little dish? But you need one with a lid, that's for sure. So here's a couple of eyeballs. These wiggle eyes, they're the best. And so if you want to use big ones, or you want to use like one giant big one in the middle. Oh, I wonder what that looks like. Let's have a look. Is that too big? Well, maybe, but I kind of like it. Here's one that's not quite as big. What would it look like? That's not bad, but you know, where this really needs to be is on this gristly one over here that we made. Why don't we just do that? That sounds like fun. So let's stick that on. If our glue's still right there. All right. And maybe we'll do that big eyeball. That would be like a rule breaker. I love that. Feels so good. All right, stick that on. All right. Yep. You know this belongs to a boy, and he's proud of it. Woo! That's good stuff right there. All right. So let's put the two little eyes on here, just like the girls like. All right, let's try that. One. Yeah, it's great to do these little eyeballs with the giant hands. Stick that There's a little ball of glue, dab of glue. Stick that on. Great. And now I'm ready to add the feather. Look at this blue feather. That's good stuff right there. Somebody's gonna love this. I love it whenever we're making stuff in class with the kiddos, and when a child looks at you and says, "Can I have yours?" You're like, "No," but then you give it to them secretly at the end. Oh my God. Okay, stick that on. Oh my goodness, isn't this great? And so we're ready to go. School's gonna start. You can put a little message with a little scripture on there. Give it to them as a treat as they're leaving, that you're praying for them in the first days of school. This will be fun, and the kids will enjoy making it, or you'll enjoy making it for all of your kids. Check out all of our ideas at MrMarksClassroom.com. I think you're gonna find some things you really like.